Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Presley, and in this video today, I'm very excited to give you my ranking of all 6 absolute books so far. Now, I will say right off the bat, this is only for volume 1s. For every book so far, I've only read volume 1. I do have volume 2 of Batman already, and I will be reviewing that very soon. However, this is only for volume 1. With that being said, let's get into 6th place. So yes, coming in 6th place is going to be Absolute Flash. Now, I feel like this may be a surprise for a lot of people because I really do love the Flash. He's my favorite character. And that's not to say this book is bad. Just because it's in 6th place here doesn't mean it can't grow to be my absolute favorite in the future. It's just right now, out of all 6 of the absolute books, this one was the one that I did not give a 5 stars out of 5. I think all the books are great, including this one. This one is absolutely amazing. Nick Robles' artwork is great. Jeff Lemire's writing is great. And I love the story so far. It just didn't get a 5 out of 5 for me because there were 2 issues in here with art by A.L. Kaplan that I wasn't the biggest fan of. And also, the story is just a little bit slow right now. There's not enough action or superhero-y Flash stuff going on right now. And I also really don't like the Flash redesign. So for that reason, this book had to be in 6th place. I still love it, and I give it a 4.5 stars out of 5. But yes, last place has to go to the Flash. Now, coming in 5th place is going to be Absolute Green Lantern. And this book and all the other ones ahead of it are going to be 5 stars out of 5. Flash was a 4.5. But yes, I really dug Green Lantern. I love the action in this book. I love the art style in here. Janoy Lindsay does such an amazing job. It's very manga looking in here. There's a lot of blurry backgrounds, so you can focus on the beautiful character design in the foreground. I thought it was great. The book flowed really nicely. There's one slightly weird part throughout here where they're talking about golden bullets and how they can pass through the Green Lantern dome or not. It's interesting, but I feel like it could have been taken out if they wanted to go ahead and redo that. But otherwise, this was a really great book. I love how this one ended where Abin Sur is judging all of them and they start figuring out why he's judging them. And we start seeing the different levels of light, red, black, yellow, and green. Super cool. I really love that all the main characters do possess a different level of light. And overall, super excited for volume 2 of this one. I give this one a 5 stars out of 5. Now, this is where the list gets really hard because I'm so conflicted between all these top 4 books because they're super close to one another, but I think number 4 is going to have to go with Absolute Superman. Now, Absolute Superman is a great book, absolutely amazing, and I dug the art by Rafa Sandoval. Super clean, super kinetic. I love it. Jason Aaron's writing is as sharp as ever. I really dug this book. I love how this story intercuts the modern day stuff where Superman is trying to reduce the oppression and the powerfulness of the Lazarus Corporation, and it intercuts with his backstory and Krypton dying, his mother and father trying to build this suit for him to save him and send him off planet. I think it's great. Absolutely adored the book throughout here. It flows really nicely. It's super fast, and by the end of this one, we're getting our first look at Ra's al Ghul. And I don't think it's too fast for its own good. I think it moves at a perfectly great speed. Fantastic book. I gave it a 5 stars out of 5, and I can't wait to read volume 2. Now, coming in number 3, what most people would probably put as their number 1 book. I've been talking to a lot of different people about it, and they have this at number 1. I'm going with Absolute Wonder Woman. I really dug this book. I love how she's basically a monster hunter now. One of her arms has been sacrificed, and it's been given back to her as a gift. She has this magical pouch where she can pull out the Sword of Athena, which is just a huge buster sword, and all these different spells and magic and witchcraft. She has 3 different lassos. I think it's so cool. She's such a badass in this book, and I love her suit. I think it looks super cool. The side cast in this book is great as well, and I love the story intercutting the modern day stuff. Her defending Coast City from all these huge monsters with her backstory of how she came to be growing up on the Wild Isle after she was given to Cersei as a test for Cersei. Super cool stuff. I really dug this book a lot. I will say Hayden Sherman's artwork is beautiful most of the time. There's a couple times in here where he draws the characters not really to my liking. That's just a personal preference for me. I know a lot of people love it. I personally did as well, and I gave this book a 5 stars out of 5. Super excited for volume 2 for this one as well. Now, coming in number 2, This was the hardest one because I almost wanted to put it at number one, but I'm going Absolute Martian Manhunter. I completely and utterly dug the mood and the atmosphere for this entire book. It is the most interesting and unique of all the Absolute books. It's so weird, and it does the most unique stuff with the character. Martian Manhunter is this vision inside of John Jones's head, and he starts turning into the Martian throughout the book. We're fighting the White Martian throughout here, which is basically a metaphor for people's deep, dark thoughts and emotions, angers and fears, everything like that. It is so cool. The artwork throughout here, really trippy, really fun, really colorful. Dug it so much. I really enjoyed every single aspect of this book. I thought the story was super cool, super unique. Denise Camp really writes very well. And yes, this book also got a 5 stars out of 5. I'm sad that this book is ending after issue 12, but hey, 12 issues. They said we originally were only going to get 6, so I'm glad we're at least getting a second trade. But yes, Absolute Martian Manhunter is fantastic. But coming in at number one, it has been my number one since I read it. It was the very first Absolute that I read. I'm talking Absolute Batman. Now, not only is Scott Snyder an amazing writer, he's one of the best Batman writers. I love what he's doing with the Batman mythos here, making Bruce Wayne a poor construction worker instead of a multi-billionaire. I think it's so good. But the thing that really stands out in this book is the character redesign for Batman and the artwork by Nick Dragotta. I love Nick Dragotta. I've loved his artwork ever since East of West, and that's my favorite comic book of all time. So obviously I'm going to be biased towards any of his artwork here, but I just love the way he draws action. I love the way he draws action lines. I love his character design and his proportions. I love how a lot of his characters, a lot of the times, have smaller heads and bigger bodies. It's so interesting. I just love his artwork. The Batman redesign, so many cool things about his new suit. Not only is he 6'8" and he weighs like 300 pounds, but his bat symbol turns into an axe head. You can remove his cowl ears. He has retractable spikes on his back and his gauntlets. It is so cool. He has posable wings that can form one big cape, or they can go into individual bat fingers. It is so cool. I really dug every aspect of this book. I'm super excited for volume 2, and it's actually going to be a book that I'm going to review next week because I already have it sitting right next to me. But yes, that has been my review for my rating and ranking for every Absolute book. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite Absolute books are, what's your least favorite, and if you want, go ahead and give me your entire ranking. I would love to see it in the comments down below. Thank you so very much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later.